Hello, everyone. I'm going to be walking you through your Intro to Monologues Day 2 assignment. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can follow along with me as I'm going through our lesson. Today, we're going to be doing TEAC 1F, which is identifying the structure and form and examples of dramatic literature. The dramatic literature in this case is going to be the different monologue examples we watch. We're going to be doing similar to what we did yesterday with our Incredibles video, and we're going to be looking to see if we can find the 4 qualities of good monologues in each example video that we watch. And so you're going to start out by entering your Southwest email address. Your theater class period, if you are theater arts, should be 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 7th. And then you will fill in your last name, comma, your first name. When you have done that, go ahead and click next. Today, live in class, we'll be playing a warm-up game called Frog on the Pond. If you are watching this video, you probably are doing your assignment at a later time or at a different time. And so if you did not play with the class, you will go ahead and practice your observation skills. You're going to write down 4 observations or 4 things that you see in this picture here of the frog. If you did play live in class, you will just type in played the game in class. If you are typing your observations about the frog, you can just go ahead and list them. So things like the frog is green. There are some plants in the water. The frog has big eyes, right? The frog has spots. Those are all different things that you might notice or see, and just write them, make a list of them in the box. And so you'll type in 4 things, and then once you're done, you'll click next. And so as I mentioned before, today we're going to continue looking at the characteristics of good monologues. Remember, the 4 characteristics of good monologues are here on the slide for you. The monologue should be directed towards someone, whether that is another person in the scene or out of the scene, themselves, God, or the audience. The monologue should make sense by itself. That means even if you haven't seen the whole movie or the whole play, what the character is saying should still kind of make sense to you, and you should be able to get an idea of what the monologue is about if it is a good example of a monologue. The monologue should show a range of emotions, and so we call that our emotional range. And so remember, we want to choose monologues or watch monologues that show a variety of emotions so that the audience doesn't get bored and so that the audience has more to relate to. And then the last characteristic we've been focusing on is considering the age range of the character. So you always want to think about and consider, how old is this character? How old or how young would I potentially want to be to play this character? And so what we're going to do first today is we're going to watch a short video that outlines some other tips on what makes a monologue good or a good choice if you want to perform it. And so in this video, the man speaking is going to be talking about audition monologues. So an audition is a tryout, and we'll learn more about that later. But in today's video, we just want to focus on what are the tips. You will check off as many that apply. And so I'm not telling you those are the answers. You have to watch the video. I'm just showing you, that you need to check mark something there. And so we started with our Incredibles example. So once you're done with this first intro video, you're going to move on to the rest of our monologue examples for the day. The first one is going to be from Zootopia. You'll click play on the video or click the title for it to open up in a new window. And then you will answer the questions below. Who is the monologue directed at? Does it make sense alone? What are the emotions or feelings? And then what do you think is the age range for the character? How old do you think they are based on what they're doing, how they look, and the rest of their performance? So your first example will be Zootopia. Your second one will be from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And then the last one is going to be from Harry Potter, where we have Professor Snape. And so for each video, you'll be answering the exact same questions. Who is it directed at? Does it make sense alone? What is the emotional range? And then what is the age range? When you are done answering those questions, you will go ahead and click next. So remember, it will not allow you to move on if you do not answer every single question. So make sure that you do that. When you click next, I'm going to show you what it should look like. So we have all of our questions. The last thing you will fill out is your exit ticket. And so today you're going to try and remember what are the 4 characteristics of good monologues. Simply make a list of them in the box, and then you are done for the day. Once you are done answering your exit ticket, you should see a submit button at the bottom of the page. When you click that, that means you're turned it in, you're completely done, and you can mark it as done on Google Classroom. I hope this video was helpful to you and that you enjoyed looking at more examples of different monologues. If you have any questions, remember, I'm always available on Google Classroom comments, Remind text message, my Southwest School email, grayna@southwestisd.net, or you can just ask your questions during our live sessions during the day. That's it for today, everyone. Remember, today is a great day. You are in control of you, and every day is a great day to do your best. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.